Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Clash of Clans with a final sneak peek, so to speak. You've already seen a lot of this stuff, but today we're going to get into the practice mode stuff that we haven't really talked about as much, but we're going to get into that. Quick disclaimer, this is a developer build, so anything that you might see in this video may or may not change upon the release of the update. So just keep that in mind that this is not my real account and some stuff might not come out. Anyways, so the level 6 Inferno Tower new skin, it's not actually a purchasable skin or anything, it's just supposed to replace what you got in game right now. We'll see if this comes out. It just makes it look not less or a little bit less like the level 3 Inferno Tower. This will be available at Town Hall 12 more than likely. So yeah, don't think that you got to purchase that or anything. It should come out and be available in the next build. We'll see how that goes. All right, so getting into the practice mode, we've already seen this screen right here with the Legend League edition, blue skies being cleared up and all that other good stuff. And then you also have these buttons here for single player being moved, and then now you have the addition of the practice mode. Quickly, I want to point out these buttons because they're actually kind of cool. They're interactive. So if you like press them, they have little things and you can kind of press them, and then the P.E.K.K.A. and then the cannon pops out, and then here you got the balloon that pops out. I can't help myself. I was just like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Anyways, so practice mode. Practice mode is available, 17 different levels. Each of those is going to be unlocked every time you upgrade your Town Hall. And in reality, this is a really good feature that's coming to you guys because if you upgrade a Town Hall level, you get new troops and you might not know how to use them and you're scrambling to YouTube and trying to figure out how to use them. There's some good stuff here on YouTube that you might be able to find and help you out by other creators or myself. I don't really know. And this will help you out a bit though, because the first attack that you actually go into will basically take you by the hand and give you some guidance on how the troops work or the mechanics of the troops. And since you guys answered in the last video, your Town Hall level, I counted 12 Town Hall 12s. And then the rest of them were lower. So we're going to go ahead and roll with the Town Hall 12s, and we're going to go down there and play Town Hall 12 and see what that looks like exactly. Unless I've actually completed it, I'm not really sure. And then we'll take a look at the other Town Hall levels. So I've already completed Bowling with Witches, so we're going to go into Flying Circus is what they're calling this one. It's got 10 dragons, 10 balloons, and 2 of the ice golems. And so the first time you play it, it's going to tell you to drop your king. So deploy the Barbarian King. It's going to basically take you by the hand. And again, this is a really cool feature because you might not know how to do some of these things. It looks like we got a little bit of a suicide hero mission going on. And it says snipe the archer tower with some balloons. So you will drop exactly 2 balloons here, and you cannot do anything else but drop the 2 balloons exactly where they tell you to do it. And then it's going to move you around. Here it's telling me to do a bat bomb, so to speak. So I'm going to drop 5 bat spells here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can tell, the game is continuing to move even though I am... See, it's still moving, sort of, and it's going to tell me to use my Barbarian King's ability, so that's kind of cool. It's kind of prompting me to do certain steps before I move into... So it's really kind of step by step by step, helping you out, understand what to do next. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in these big attacks, so, you know, for those of you that are not as skilled or you don't have a lot of practice, this is a good way to start, and it can help you out with mechanics. You only got to do the tutorial one time, and then it's going to open it up for you to come back into it and do it without the step-by-step mode. All right, it's going to tell me to drop my 2 ice golems now. And like I said, I haven't played this one yet, so this is the first time I've ever done it, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen in this attack. But we will try it out this way, and then we're going to jump into another one and show you maybe a Town Hall 10 or a Town Hall 11 one. And so our ice golems are tanking for our queen and freezing everything in place. That's pretty cool. All right, so that one dies. It's going to freeze the expo, so that's pretty neat. And so we're going after the air defenses, it looks like. So the queen's going to probably take care of the dark spell factory, and then she's going to step into the air defense. And okay, so now it's prompting me to drop 1 balloon. So we're going to drop 1 balloon, queen on queen action. So it's going to tell me to use my queen's ability. That was kind of expected. And then we're going to drop 2 balloons over here. Holy wow, it's kind of spreading it all over the place, isn't it? All right, so we got 3 balloons here, and I forgot we still got dragons to do. So deploy Stone Slammer to destroy the multi-target Inferno Tower, and it's telling me to do it right here. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. So it's kind of I'm all excited here. You guys are like, what is going on? All right, so we're gonna drop our dragons on the opposing side with our final 2 balloons. Looks like we got 1. Oh, we're gonna drop the Grand Warden too, and looks like we got 1 rage spell, 2 freeze spells, and some bat spells remaining. And then we had a Stone Slammer on the other side. So how's that doing? All right, Stone Slammer's looking good over there. We're going to drop this rage spell, so we're placing it ahead of our balloon and ahead of our dragons. And then we're going to drop our bat spells on a wizard tower. Okay. What about a free spell? There we go. And a free spell. All right. Right on. So the game is telling me to use my free spells wisely and take down that wizard tower. And now I'm using my Grand Warden's ability, and the Grand Warden is saving the dragons. I would have saved it for the town hall, but okay, let's see how that's working out. Bats are getting roasted. Dragons are moving in, so we're going to probably freeze the town hall more than likely. So is it going to tell me to do it? Maybe. I'm waiting for it to give me the cue. It hasn't given me the cue yet. I'm trying. Okay, we're going to do it anyways. All right, we're going to freeze that town hall and let our dragons work. So, I mean, it's pretty cool, man. It's actually a really cool feature because, I mean, for me, I'm not an air attack user, so this is probably a good feature for me to get into some air attacks. Obviously, the bases, I don't think the bases change. That would be a really cool feature if the bases changed. It wasn't the same base over and over and over again. Maybe give like a different base design or something for you to practice on or something. But yeah, so there's that. I can't speed this up, but I really want to show you that you can go back into an attack after it's done. So we're going to wait for these dragons to finish. And in the meantime, what do you guys think so far? Practice mode, yes or no? Is this like a thing that you're going to do? Are you going to use it? Are you feeling like this is something that you would want to apply in your daily regime of Clash of Clans gameplay? I mean, me personally, if I'm not good at balloons or something, I'm going to definitely try it out and see how I can, get better and improve. All right, so now that I have completed and gotten a 3-star per the attack's guidance or the game's guidance, you did perfectly. Would you like to practice without deployment steps? And I can hit OK. And let's see if I can try to remember exactly what we did before. And we're not doing as great. So you see where this could come into play, where you can kind of do the tutorial mode and help yourself out. And let's freeze that. Oh crap, I saw that wizard tower too late. Oh well, doesn't matter. So you can see where this could come into play, where you can practice by the game telling you what to do, and then you can turn around and come in here and do it yourself and try to get the mechanics of the troops down that you're gaining. So that's Town Hall 12. That's one of the 2 modes that's available for Town Hall 12. Let's go ahead and get out of here and take a look at one of the other ones. So you go to this option here and you can play again, or you can return home. So, I mean, that's pretty neat. I did check to see if there's any achievements for completing these, and there's not. They might add that later on. You never really know. Okay, so as we look at the top here, we got... Looks like Town Hall 4 has a giant smash. Town Hall 5 has an all balloon raid. Interesting. Okay. And then you got Meat Shield for Town Hall 6, which is giants, wizards, and wall breakers. Town Hall 7 has Hot Stuff, which is dragons, lightning spells, and the Barb King. An all Hog Rider army, as well as the wizard. I didn't see, was there any Clan Castle troops in the previous attack? I don't think so. It just dawned on me, guys. It literally just dawned on me right now. Let's see if there's actually Clan Castle troops in there to see what happens. All right, so approach the base from behind the air sweeper. All right, so it's going to tell me to drop my 3 lightning spells. So 1, 2, 3. Deploy the Barbarian King. So let's actually see. Oh, wow, we get some free P.E.K.K.A. Barb over there, huh? All right, so we got 1 dragon and 1 dragon. So we're going to set the funnel here. We're going to start out with 1 dragon and 1 dragon, and we're going to let them work. So I would imagine that you're going to have to definitely practice on... Oh, wow. I'm going to drop a dragon all the way over here. Okay. And then we're going to drop 7 dragons here. Alrighty then. King's ability needs to be used, so we're going to use that. But, alright, so if we don't draw any Clan Castle troops here, that kind of defeats the purpose. So we need to, we might need to look at this again. This might be something that we need to address, in the sense that maybe some makeshift Clan Castle troops, or something that Supercell feels needs to be added in the Clan Castle. I mean, in reality, guys, if you're doing this in Clan Wars, or if you're doing this in global trophy pushing or something, you're going to probably find Clan Castle troops at some point, and you're going to have to figure out how to deal with those. Now, granted, we're using dragons, and dragons are pretty brawny on their own. However, you know, a good high-level dragon will cause some trouble for a little while, you know, at Town Hall 7 at least. So in this situation, we did not have any clan castle troops, and I would imagine that would remain the same. So this is the practice mode, guys. This is really meant to help you understand the mechanics of the troops, how they operate, and just kind of give you some ideas on how to understand the videos better. I guess if you guys are viewing here on YouTube, you probably search videos frequently, and this is just kind of giving you a basis on where you could look and how to get started. And then based on who you enjoy watching the most, on who explains it the best, it's really up to you. So that's practice mode. We're not going to continue. We're going to go ahead and back out of this. So let's go ahead and get out of there, and let's take a look at the base sharing link. So we're going to take a look at this base sharing link. So right here next to me right there is a new link that's going to be applied. And so you have the option to either share the link or share to clan chat. And so when you share to clan chat, it does exactly that. It'll be the base that you select. So let's go ahead and select this base instead, and we're going to share it to clan chat. And as you look over here in the chat, it will populate as copying a base. And then on the other side, you can go in, copy the base, and apply it to your war bases or your pushing bases or whatever it is that you want to use in the empty slot that you might have. But this is the feature that is being added that is available for both in-game and then also an external link. So you can share the link, it will copy it and paste it to your clipboard, and then you can go out of the game, post it in text or an email or Discord or whatever it is that you use, and you can share your bases there. So that is a really good feature that's going to be applied to you guys. I'm probably going to be using this a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be sharing my bases because some of them are not that great, but there is the option in order to do so if we have that. And then the last thing that I want to discuss is the changes with the season pass. Okay, so unfortunately the season pass feature is not actually in the developer build, so I can't really give you a visual here, but the season bank is going to be changing. So you will not be able to add to the season bank by rating if you have full storages. So that was never supposed to be an intended feature. It is going to be corrected upon the release of the update. If you have full storages, you will not be gaining loot in the season bank anymore. So you have to make sure that you are using your loot that is being saved up, that's out there, and then you'll start collecting your loot in the season bank again upon rating. So that's something that you need to pay attention to and be aware of, because that is something that's going to be changing for you here in the near future. And other than that, it's going to pretty much wrap us up for today, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. This is me doing my best to help you suck less. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and thanks for watching, guys.